Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Yes, it is me, Kim Warner, and I'm just going to talk to you a little bit about our conference. It's coming up in October 2020. We have the Women and Men of Power Conference coming up in Las Vegas, Nevada. The tickets will be $45 for those who come in at the rate of just coming into the workshops. If you want to get tickets and fly in from wherever you live to be a part of this festivity in Las Vegas, then we have Yvonne Baggs, who is a part of our Facebook group. I encourage you, if you have not been selected to be a part of that Women of Power Facebook group, to inbox me at Kim Warner on Facebook, or email me at ifwbuilders@gmail.com to become a part. We have spaces for vendors, and we also have an interview time that we'll be doing for people that have a professional interest in the workshops that we'll be putting on. You'll be able to send your information, such as resume. If you've been a coach or a speaker, we're not paying anybody, because there's so many people out there in the world that need to be brought to the forefront. There's a scripture that says the last shall be first and the first shall be last. And it's time for the people that have been sitting in the back waiting to be put first. And so this is our idea. We don't believe in gifts being left behind. We think that every gift should be utilized for the glory of God. And this is not a religious type of setting. It is a spiritual setting. So we'll have prayer and meditation in the daily course of what we will be putting together. But we wanted to let you know that we invited a lot of people into our Facebook group, and we hadn't said anything much because we're working on things, but we want you to get involved, and we want to know what you work at and what your profession is. We want to know what you do and what part you might be able to play in the conference. Okay, so that's Women and Men of Power, 2020, Las Vegas, Nevada, at the Four Queens Hotel. We've already reserved rooms. So then the tickets, you can inbox me or email me again, at ifwbuilders@gmail.com. Excuse my voice. And the other thing is that Yvonne Baggs is taking care of anyone that needs, flight, accommodations and that kind of thing. Rooms are going to be going fast. We do have a early bird special going on for rooms and your tickets, so everything will be paid for, starting with the early bird special. And so you can inbox me at Kim Warner on Facebook, or email me again. The early bird special is $109. And so we would talk about the rest of the prices from there. Anyway, you guys, I wanted to say to you exactly why we came up with this conference, Women and Men. There's an adverse situation in most cases with women and men. I mean, you may have been married, and so you were angry with some guy, and then vice versa. Some guy is angry with his wife. Well, the door of the revolving door continues to happen when we put one down and take up another. And so we never get to the conclusion of what the problem is between men and women. It's a simple antidote, but there is a need to walk through letting go of the guard. We have to start being vulnerable. But in the midst of us with men and men with us, we have a lack of understanding concerning what our breakdown in relationship does to our children. And so we want to bring some information into the forefront concerning this. I think that if we begin to look at the choices that we make in men and women to begin with. And the possibilities of some of us praying. I do pray, but some people don't. Sitting with the idea of who you're with and really resonating with the signs, if this is for you, you'll get a sign to say yes or no, that this is not for you. This is the truth. But some people just believe that they can change people. Well, that can't happen. What we can do is change us. And so in the realm of relationships, many women and men are broken. They don't remarry, or they take the garbage back into the relationship. You got to relearn yourself. You got to redo, and you got to let go of old stuff. If not, then the patterns continue. And if you had children in the midst of a relationship that was not healthy, the children are affected. I believe that even if we were at a place where we felt our life was beyond having relationships anymore, then some of us out here can add to other lives. We can add to the younger people, because they definitely need a change. And so that's what this is all about. Empowerment at the end of the day. Genesis 12:2 says, "And I will make of thee a great nation, and I will bless thee and make thy name great, and thou shalt be a blessing." Well, that was a scripture that, God gave me early on in my life, and I kept looking and saying, what does this mean? And what are you saying? You made me a blessing. Little did I know it would come with such a price. And it did. But I can't stop being who I am for the sake of humanity. I'm not a God, but I definitely honor the words that I just read to you. And so it says again, "And I will make of thee a great nation, and I will bless thee and make thy name great, and thou shalt be a blessing. And I will bless them that bless thee, and curse him that curseth thee. And in thee shall all families of the earth be blessed." And that's the masterpiece of it. Families of the earth be blessed. Some people are counterfeit when they talk about families. I'll say that I'm not. I don't have to prove it to anybody. I just do what I do. That's why I'm on recording right now. That's why, I am encouraging women to make changes in themselves and men for the betterment of the kingdom, for the culture, for the children, and for our generations that are coming. Because if we don't change ourselves, then there will be no change. The change starts with us. And so we will be doing some Facebook Lives. I look forward to hearing from you in emails concerning your own life and what you do. And so you guys have a blessed evening, morning, wherever you are in the world. Thank you so much for listening and being a part of I Am a Woman of Power. I am a man of power, and great things are coming to pass. Bye-bye.